Third assignment, create a question asking for someone's gender. Again, we will be building on the script that we have created in the first and the second assignment. So let's open that script. This will be our third question. So we'll do question 30. This is neither an alpha nor a number question. This is a so-called categorical question. And the question type belonging with that in Odin is codes. So question 13, star codes. This needs also a length as any question type. Length will be 1. I will explain shortly why 1. We need a question text, and that will be what is your gender, and because this is a codes question, we also need codes. Codes for this will be 1 column and then male, 2 column female. The 1 part before the column is actually the code number. This is what will be stored in the data file, which is why we need a length of 1 here, because we will either be storing 1 or 2 in the data file. If our highest code would be 10, the length should be 2, because then we need at least 2 positions to store that code. But for this, 1 is fine. Then we have a column to separate the code number from the actual code label, and the code label is male and female. This is what will be shown to the respondents. So let's check if there aren't any errors here. Again, no errors, so we're fine to actually run this. There is our first question, there's the second, and there is our new codes question, and we can either type in the code or we can click on the code. What we cannot do is type in a code that doesn't exist. We'll simply try to do that. 5. I will not be able to proceed to the next screen because that is not a valid code. I can only type in valid codes. So that is our question. Let's take a look at through 2 more other things. Let's shortly talk about the question order. As you can see, we have 3 questions now. The actual numbering of these questions does not matter. These questions will be run top to bottom. So the question on the top will be asked first, then this one, then this one. The actual numbering does not matter. The only thing that matters in those numbers is that they are unique. It is, of course, always a good idea to have those numbers more or less in order, especially if you make a very large script. That makes it far easier to find such a question, but it's not needed for the script. Second thing to take a look at is the actual question text. As we said previously, anything that follows after a question definition on the next line after a question definition is considered a question text. That is not limited to just one line. Everything preceding a question definition is considered a question text until it meets, as in this line, either a new question or a new Odin command, or until it meets, as here, a code description. So your question text could actually span multiple lines. Okay, just like before, let's save this one because we will be building on this script again.